Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some friend mail that I got from one of my dear friends and subscribers. And she also sent me a couple of eyeshadow palettes, so I will be creating an eye look today as well. And this is all coming from Julie. She and I met through YouTube, I don't know, a few months ago, and have just become fast friends. She and I chat together all the time on Instagram. We've really gotten to know each other, and I love and adore Julie with every fiber of my being. She is just amazing. And she is one of the most supportive people I've ever met. She is so supportive of my channel. She binge watches my videos. I mean, I just can't believe how amazing Julie truly is. And I did do a video a while back for Julie. Her favorite color of eyeshadow is pink, and her favorite brand is ColourPop. So I did do a video with a little pink quad from ColourPop, the berry quad, I think it was, just to celebrate Julie and to just thank her for all the amazing support that she gives me. And recently she sent me a little package, and I want to show you guys what she sent to me. And like I said, she did send me a couple eyeshadow palettes, so I'll be creating an eye look today. So let me start off with these three little wooden owls here. They are so cute. I love these. Aren't these adorable? And I will be popping these behind me on that shelf here in just a little bit. I collect owls, and I've had a couple other subscribers send me owls. Janet has sent me owls, and Pia, my really good friend and co-creator, she has sent me owls too. So really fun to have this owl family growing from people that I've met through my YouTube channel. So cool. And I just think these are adorable. And they're kind of like heavy and nice. You know, they're just really cool, kind of like brushed wood and just adorable. And then she also sent me this cute little package that has these three little figurines in here. Let me take these out and I'll show them to you. And she did say that all three of these are good luck charms. So we have a little hedgehog here. Now my daughter and I, we call hedgehogs ouch mouses. We saw that in a movie or something and thought that was super funny. And then we have this cute little owl here. Turn it around, super cute. And then we have this cute little kitty right here too. And Julie carries around a little kitty good luck charm in her pocket. So I'm going to be doing that too in celebration of Julie. But I'm afraid I might lose it because I lose things that I have in my pockets because I forget they're in my pockets, throw it in the washing machine. So I don't know. These all three might go on that shelf behind me too. She also sent me this cute pair of owl socks. So adorable. It says, keep on believing, and there's a pig with wings. So cute. This is Allen women's cotton socks designed in Florida. And there's owls on them. So amazing. So I am going to be wearing these socks today. And then let me show you the eyeshadow palette she sent me. I have two from Rasha Cosmetics, and this is a brand that I've been wanting to try for a very long time. I've seen a lot of people using Rasha Cosmetics on YouTube, or palettes on YouTube, and also on Instagram. So thrilled that she sent me a couple of this brand's palettes. This is the Gold Digger palette, cute packaging. And let me show you the color story. I'm pretty sure this is the one I'm going to be using today. Look at how gorgeous these shades are. They're amazing. Beautiful mattes, beautiful shimmers. And I look at this palette, and the side that really pops out to me is this side right here. I mean, this side does too, but I've done kind of a lot of blue and purple looks, I feel like, lately. I don't know. So I'm thinking about sticking to this side of the palette. We'll see. Who knows? But I just think this looks amazing. And then she also sent me this palette here, and this is the Extraordinaries palette. And I saw Anne Marino showing this palette that came in a Slay Glam box. Is that what it's called? Glam Slay Glam? I don't know. But cute packaging too. And I'll show you the beautiful color story that is in this palette. Oh, beautiful. Isn't that lovely? And I've seen a few people create looks with this palette on YouTube. And at first I was like, oh, should I do this one first or the other one first? But whichever palette I choose, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be the other one, the Gold Digger palette, I will be filming with the other palette soon on my channel too. So if you guys are ready to watch my eye look come together using the Gold Digger palette from Rasha Cosmetics, then please sit back, relax, and let's get started. All right, let's get into this eye look using the Rasha Cosmetics Gold Digger palette that Julie sent to me. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous color story. And I was looking at all the shades in here, and I don't know, I was thinking maybe I should do these shades today because this shade is absolutely gorgeous, but this one's really cool too. It's kind of they're very duochrome. This one's kind of like a green and purple. This one's kind of like a red and brownish green. I don't know why, but my eyes keep going over here. So I am going to use these shades over here today. I am. And I think what I'll do is start off with a shade here called Boss and put that in my outer V and in my transition area. And I do have my brows done and my eyelid is primed in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01. Hold on, let me find a brush. Sometimes finding a brush can be challenging for me because I'm like, okay, what kind of brush do I want to use? Do I want to use a really fluffy brush? Do I want to use a littler brush? I don't know. And like I said, I think I said this. Did I say this at the beginning of the video? This is a brand I've wanted to try for a while now. I've seen a lot of people talking about this brand or heard a lot of people talking about this brand, seen a lot of people using their palettes. I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm pretty sure this is a US indie brand. Correct me if I am wrong, please, in the comment section. I did go onto the Rasha website, and from what I gather, it is a US indie brand, but I have thought that indie brands were in certain places and was totally wrong about where I thought they were. And this is a really nice shade. Beautiful. It's kind of like a wine colored shade, very pigmented. It's applying lovely, blending nicely. You know, it's a good shade. Julie and I have so much fun chatting with each other on Instagram. She is so funny, so funny. And I've had, you know, some stressful stuff going on at work lately. And I'll see that I have a little message from her on Instagram and I'll go and read it. And she just instantly turns my day around. She's so funny. She's got the best sense of humor, just hysterical. She's so funny. Oh my gosh. And like, she gets my goofy sense of humor too, which I love. I love to find friends that get me, you know, because there have been people in my life that were like, what? Like, okay. And when somebody gets me, I'm like, okay, cool. We were meant to be. Oh, fun. I love to try new brands and have it be a good experience. It's wonderful. So now I think what I'll do is lighten that up a little bit with this shade right here. And this one is called Hustle. I'm going to put that around the outer edge there. And my brushes are stained all to kingdom come. I don't get it because I've been using that EcoTools soap brush cleanser forever. And normally it takes the pigment or color off, but it's just not really doing that lately. So let's go around the outer edge here, just lightly. Just kind of lighten that up a little bit and take that harsh edge away. Ooh, pretty combo. Love that. It's really nice. And today is Friday, May 12th, as I film this. And it's my grandson's first birthday today. He is a whole year old. I cannot believe that. It just seems like I blinked my eye and now he's here at a year old. And he was just born yesterday, you know? He's just such a fun, wonderful child. He really is. And so excited that it's his birthday today. We are having a birthday party for him this weekend. It's a Shrek-themed birthday party. He loves Shrek. He just thinks Shrek is the coolest thing ever. So funny. He loves to watch the movie Shrek. And he basically will sit and watch the whole thing. It's just hilarious to me. So my daughter had like invitations made that have Shrek on them, and we had these little Shrek headbands we're all gonna wear. It's just so cute. I think that blended out very nicely. I like the two of those shades together. So now let's go into a shimmer, maybe a couple shimmers actually. Let's start off with this shade here called Empowered. I'm gonna put that across the majority of my lid, but I think I might pop a little bit of this called Confident towards the front part, or you know what? That one's really pretty. That I think might go in my inner corner. That's called Evolving. Cool shade names in this palette. That's neat. All right, let's go into this. And I am gonna spray this a little bit. This shade, the Empowered shade, is a little flaky, but I think flaky in a good way. Let's put this right here. Oh yeah, oh that's really pretty. It's kind of like a, oh, I don't know, burgundy or maroonish kind of, or wine color with gold. Ooh, yes. And my grandson is almost walking. He crawls, but he crawls really funny. Like he keeps one leg, he's got his knee down, and the other leg, he's got like his foot up. It's hilarious. But he gets going pretty fast, you know? He gets moving pretty fast. He is saying mama and dada and puppy, or pup. He can say pup. They have a dog, Luna, that's a Rottweiler. And I was honestly very nervous about a Rottweiler being around a baby, because, you know, you hear all these horror stories about Rottweilers and how, you know, violent they can be and how dangerous they are. You know what? I think I'm just going to go in with my finger, because the brush is not really cutting it for me for some reason. It's just not really working. Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay. Pigment galore. Woohoo. But no, Luna is amazing with him. And I'm getting a lot of fallout, but I'll clean that up. She's wonderful with him. very loving, very protective, very kind, very sweet, very tolerant, because he just thinks she's the best thing ever and wants to be wherever she is. And like, now that he's mobile, like he'll just follow her all around. And it's so funny. My daughter took a picture of the two of them together. He's like on his hands and knees next to her, kind of looking at her, smiling, and she's just laying on the ground like, oh my God, okay, this kid. But she's, you know, she's wonderful with him, and that's great. They also have two cats, Lila and Ginger, and he loves the cats too. And when he comes over here, he loves Reggie. Bitsy won't have anything to do with him because she's a weirdo and she hides, but Reggie loves him, so that's great. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this down because it's getting a little too blown out here. So now let's go into, this shade's really pretty too, this gold shade. God, that's gorgeous. But I really do want more of the, man, I got a ton of fallout, geez. But I really do want the peachy reddish stuff to show more. So I'm gonna go into Confident here and put that towards the front part of the lid. Let me grab this little brush here. Let's see, what else can I tell you about my grandson? He's not sleeping very good. He used to take like, I don't know, 3 naps a day, and now he's down to maybe 1 nap a day. And a lot of times he doesn't fall asleep until like 4 or 4:30 in the afternoon. And then, ooh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay, cool. It's kind of like a peachy, shifting shade. Peach, I don't know what, that's beautiful though. I think it matches the outer shade there. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Very happy that I chose those 2 shimmers to go together. So yeah, if he goes to sleep at 4 or 4:30, he's up until like, I don't know, 11:30 at night. Oh boy. And then his waking habits in the middle of the night aren't the greatest either. So yeah, I don't know. My daughter's pretty exhausted most of the time. But the thing is he's such an easy baby for the most part. I mean, he really doesn't ever get upset. He did get kind of upset at TJ Maxx though the other day. She had gone in to get a few things. And I think what she told me was that he was asleep in his stroller when they got into the store, and then he woke up and was not real thrilled that he was in a store. And so he started, you know, crying. And so she got him out of the stroller, was like, you know, trying to get him to calm down. And this woman walked by and glared at her and I think made some kind of snide comment. And I told my daughter, I said, it's a good thing that I'm not with you when this kind of stuff happens, because I would have probably made that lady cry. Oh, I love those 2 shimmers together. Those are gorgeous. There's kind of like a burgundy gold peach pink shift across my lid. But I do want to take that down a little bit because it looks a little funky. So let's go back into Boss and put that towards the outer part of the lid. I don't know why I can't remember the shade names. I know I've said that in the last like 4 videos. Like, what's the shade name? And I understand that it's annoying when you're shopping or out to dinner and there's a kid that's crying or screaming. I get that. You know, I've been there. I've been like, could you get your kid to chill out? I understand that. But at the same time, when you're out in public, especially like in a department store, there could possibly be a child that's crying, and he's a year old. You know what I mean? It's not like he was 3 or 4 years old throwing a huge stinking fit because his mommy wouldn't give him a toy. He was upset because he'd woken up and didn't know where he was, and, you know, it's kind of disoriented or whatever. And I just cannot stand people that get that angry about that. Like, you know, come on. It's a little kid. It's a baby. He's a baby. Chill out a little bit. So, and I'm not good at keeping my yapper shut when people get weird like that. I'm not very good at it. Ask my children. They have had to like tell me, Mother, you are so embarrassing. Shut up. All right, I am gonna go back around with this shade, the Hustle shade, and just kind of make that look a little bit more blended right there. I really blew that shimmer shade up, baby. Whoa, because normally I can keep it kind of contained for at least a little while during the day. Usually by the time I get home from work, my shimmer shade is like clear almost up to my eyebrow. But I think we're gonna start off a little earlier today with that problem. Everything in this palette, or the shades that I used, is working beautifully. So what I'll do is I'll go off camera, do my lower lash lines, my other eye, my face, my hair, and I will come back and we will wrap this video up. This is my finished look. I love how this look turned out. I love the eyeshadow palette. So fun that Julie sent me palettes from a brand I hadn't tried before. I've been hearing so many things about this brand, seeing so many things about this brand. So really fun to finally be able to try it. Julie, thank you so much. And I'll show you the palette again and we'll talk about it. But before I get there, I do want to show you a few things I used in my finished look today. On my lips, I do have the Maybelline New York Superstay Vinyl Ink in 30 Unrivaled. This was feeling really weird on my lips. Like it felt kind of gooey and sticky a couple times. So I stopped using it. And then the last few times I've used it, it's been fine. So maybe I just had a bad lip day. Couple days, I don't know, but this is a really affordable liquid lipstick and beautiful shade, and it does now feel very nice on my lips. And then for my lower waterlines, I did line them with the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Wear Liner Stick in gold plated. I just thought the gold would look nice in the lower waterlines, and this is a really nice affordable eyeliner and works well in the lower waterlines. My upper lid liner, I used the She Glam Felt Tip Liner in black. This I used for the first time in my last video. I love it. It's very pigmented. It applies easily. It lasts really well throughout the day. Really fun eyeliner. Glad to have that in my collection. And then for my mascara, of course, I use the Nobu Cosmetics Nobu Lash Mascara that I basically could just curl up every night in bed with and snuggle with it. I love it so much. It's an amazing mascara. I also use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder highlighter in Precious Petals. I put that just a little bit under my brows. I just thought it looked pretty, and I love this highlighter. Like $3-4 bucks at the grocery store. Amazing. So now let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. The Rasha Cosmetics Gold Digger palette that Julie was so amazing to send me. Beautiful, beautiful shades. I did use this shade right here called Evolving in my inner corners. It's just stunning. It's a duochrome, kind of a peach gold flip, really pretty. These two shimmer shades, love them. This one is called Confident. This one is called Empowered. Really cool shade names in this palette. I love that. I will say that this one is, pretty flaky. I did have quite a bit of fallout on my face, but it cleaned off very easily, and I didn't have my face on yet. So I think maybe this palette would be good to like start your eye look first and then put the rest of your face makeup on. The two mattes I use, this one's called Hustle, this one's called Boss. Beautiful, just beautiful, pigmented, blendable mattes. I did pop Boss on my lower lash lines, but because I don't love that tone on my lower lash line, I did use a black matte out of a different palette. I'll show you here in just a minute. But so happy, of course, like I've said, that Julie sent me this palette. Can't wait to use the other palette in a future video. And I also cannot wait to try these shades in the palette as well. Stunning. If they're anything like these shades, I'll be perfectly happy. Now let me show you the black matte I put on my lower lash line. I did use the Certify Tropical Wonders palette. I used this black matte called Bonobo, and beautiful black matte, really works well. I just can't do just the reddish tones on my lower lash lines. I feel like I look really sick. And I just heard that, well, I didn't just hear this. Well, okay. I just heard this again. This brand is no longer. I did hear it a while back and just totally dropped that out of my brain. So I'm so happy that I do have this in my collection, and very bummed that this brand is no longer. I get so sad when that happens. It's just such a bummer when brands don't make it, or don't last. Just sucks. I did pop my owls up on my shelf behind me. I love them. They're beautiful. And I am going to put my socks on here. I got to finish getting ready and head off to work. But Julie, again, I just want to say thank you so much for your generosity and your kindness and your love and your support. These palettes are amazing. I cannot wait to film with the other one. And I just love everything that you sent me. You are so special and so important to me. I hope you always know that. And of course, before I end this video, I want to say a huge, big, loud, crazy, boisterous happy birthday, happy first birthday to my very precious, amazing grandson. I cannot believe he's been on this earth for a whole year. How wonderful. And I just hope he has a wonderful day today. And I know we're going to have a great time at his birthday party, his Shrek birthday party. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section because I love to chat with you guys there. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video, but in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye.
Drop it.